Brothers and sisters, I have to tell you that this year, Brazil is experiencing terrible climate disasters. In the first half of this year, we have the worst floodings in the south of Brazil in probably the last century. And right now, in the Amazon, we have the worst drought ever. And it's preventing the ocean-going vessels to reach the city of Manaus. And in the tributary rivers, the small rivers, the local people cannot even navigate, and we don't have roads in the Amazon. We mostly have rivers, and we depend on them, and in having regular rains to keep them navigable. So it's causing terrible risk of not having food, fuel for people that live in some parts of the Amazon. And in the last 2 years, our unions have been trying to improve a commitment of the ship owners in the maritime sector with the just transition, maritime just transition. We already included in more than 70 CBAs with ship owners, the commitment of them to discuss this issue with the unions and to adopt effective measures to reach a just transition in maritime, as stated by the ITF, by the ship owners, and by the IMO and ILO in the task force for a maritime just transition. And we hope we can improve that in the following years, so we can have really a just transition for the maritime in Brazil. And I have to tell you that we are planning to have in the next year the conference for climate, the COP30, that will happen for the first time in the city of Belém. It's a big city, more than 1,500,000 inhabitants. It's located in the Amazon, and we expect to receive all of you there to discuss these issues and to involve the discussion of what interests for us. How are the workers going to have a just transition? Because yes, we want to support this transition and fuels and so on, but we want to keep our jobs. And we have to bring our voices to the COP30. And I have to tell you that we have approved in our regional conference last year in Cancun, Mexico, a resolution stating that the ITF should have a side event during the COP30. And we hope also that the executive board could have a meeting in the north of Brazil. And hope that we will have all of you there, all our colleagues that are not here, but let's try to make a huge event telling all the world that the workers demand a safe, a just transition for all transport workers. Thank you very much. See you next year.